Hi, this is AJ, and I am really excited because we finally have validation, or at least a small step towards it. So, this book, Atomic Habits, by James Clear, was just recommended by our VP of sales. And why am I excited? Because one, I have read this before when I was going for my green belt. It was recommended to me by my Lean Six Sigma black belt mentor. Shout out Mohammed Ahmed. But it's been a long time. And as I'm reading this again, it is amazing how clearly it aligns with the science and behavior of success that I've been trying to bring to our little niche market of scientific, food, pharmaceutical, and medical sales. So I've just gone through maybe a couple of chapters, but I had to put this thing here because all throughout it, this whole book, it has inferences that I have brought out, and yet it seems like the scientific community that I'm trying to bring this benefit to seems to be completely closed-minded as soon as you say something about law of attraction. And yet the science and behavior of success is right here. So let me see if I can actually make it clear. So one of the things that it says is in the preface, in the introduction, one of the key things that he mentions is, I knew that if things were going to improve, I was the one responsible for making it happen. Key concept, 100% personal responsibility, science and behavior of success using the law of attraction. So maybe that wasn't good enough. How about here? Changes that seem small and unimportant at first will compound into remarkable results if you're willing to stick with them for years. Key concept, feeding yourself positivity every day. What else we have here? Improving 1% isn't particularly notable. Sometimes it isn't even noticeable. If you can get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the time you're done. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day for 1 year, you'll decline nearly down to 0. All of our sales meetings, all of our customer interaction, all the challenges that come to us, all the negativity in the world, if we do not combat those with feeding ourselves positivity, these declines. So 1% improvement is fantastic, but we also have to prevent ourselves from going down, because if you are negative for 1 year, you're down to basically 0 in the skill set that you're trying to do. It doesn't matter how good of a salesperson you are. Your attitude matters. What else do we have here? It goes into a lot of detail about how it is so easy to get involved with bad habits. Negative thoughts compound, it says. The more you think of yourself as worthless, stupid, or ugly, the more you condition yourself to interpret life that way. So, in sales, in training, in marketing, we have been told not to take it personal, right? But how hard is it? You get that, you get a little, you take a sales course and they tell you, hey, don't take it personal, but you go through meeting 5-6 customers who happen to have their sales cycle be like 6 months down the line. And it's hard not to get, bogged down. It's hard to not to take it personal, but it is not personal. You manifest what you keep on concentrating on. So it is, again, imperative. It is imperative to, when you are facing that negativity, to reach for something that feels a little bit better. And remember, the way the science and the behavior of success works, it doesn't have to be specifically about what we're dealing with, right? It doesn't have to be me feeling good that my customer completely, turned me down. Because when I'm thinking about things that suck, I will attract more opportunities to experience that suckness, if there is such a word. But at the same time, if I can, in the face of all the junk that happened to me, if I can find one thing that went well and try to concentrate on that, pretty soon it will link to another thought that may feel good. It's just reaching for this minuscule amount of relief, of feeling a little bit better. This entire book is about reaching for tiny little good things. And it is completely true, and it is completely accurate. And I hope this kind of validates the fact that you have to reach for a little bit of relief every day. Feed yourself positivity. Take that 15 minutes in the beginning of the morning for yourself. It's your time. It's like this is full of all these little examples of, it's not necessarily the doing of the action, it's internalizing your behavior. Things, it goes into going into roles and goals and systems, but you have to change your identity before you can achieve success. I hope this makes sense. I'm not going to take too much time on this, but it is a really good book. I highly recommend it. And that's all I have for you this week. Validation to your success. Good day, this is AJ with AJFARZAD.LOA.com, where if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the homepage, you can sign up for my free newsletter, and you will be informed of all the events and free trainings that I do weekly. See you there.